Hello and welcome back to another Space Engineers mod showcase video. In today's video, we're looking at two mods with a common theme. The first one is the Plushie Character Model, and the second one is the Plushie Mortar. These two mods are not to be taken seriously, but they are a lot of fun to use, especially the Plushie Character Model, because it adjusts your character's height, so when you were to look around, all the small block stuff looks massive. Yes, it's just it running around here, you can do a little jump, and if you were to say hold a gun, that's what it looks like. Let's bring the free camera all the way over to it, and we'll have a quick look at the gun, then I'll go and walk through the rest of it. So yes, there we go, shooting the gun all the way around. We were to switch to a rocket launcher for whatever reason, there you go. And there is the assault rifle, and we're just going to spin them all the way around. There we are. To add these mods into your world, you simply add it in through the mod menu. There'll be a link to both of these in the description below. And you see, you could get a lot of fun out of this little character model. You could do some very sneaky stuff, but do bear in mind it is work in progress, so as you can see from the first person camera, there is going to be a few errors here and there, especially with the animations. But it's serviceable at the end of the day, and yes, it is funny just being able to, well, just look up at these small blocks. Anyway, as for the actual main point of this video, this is the Plushie Mortar that launches basically one of these guys. For a quick demonstration, I'm just going to throw on a small reactor onto the back of there we go. This character can now hover up to here, we now come to here and find the shoot button, they were to fire it. Out goes a little plushie toy into the distance, and wherever it's gone, we should find out in just a second, it'll then land down on the ground. And there we go. They are very inaccurate, so if you do want to bombard a large base, you will need to have multiple of these, just to make sure you can spread out the damage and hopefully hit what you're trying to hit. But that is the damage it deals to the ground. If I was to bring the character all the way over, it's going to be a little bit different because we are very tiny. But there we go, that's the crater we do. It has been balanced for survival mode, so the damage is not over the top. It is going to be what you'd expect from a mortar of that size. And if I was just to spawn in a assembler, there we go. Then just coming over to here and finding the ammunition you need to actually fire from the mortar. There it is. It's very obvious what it looks like. A plushie round that uses iron, nickel, silicon, and magnesium. There we go. So what I'm going to do is fly all the way back over to where I have my little setup, and we're going to fire them properly so you can get a good view of what's going on with them. What I will mention right now is that they do have a little bit of a bug with cleaning up the smoke after firing it. The smoke doesn't clear at all, so it's just going to stack on each other continuously until eventually your game crashes or just dies due to frame rate issues. But yes, this is what I've set up with all the plushie mortars. There's a bunch of them here, some of them are standing on their sides, and we've got some reactors to fire it. I've got a little chair at the back here, and here is how the plushie sits in the chair, and if I was to bring the free camera all the way over, that is what it looks like. It just hovers there, quite ominously, like it's ready just to blow up everything inside. What I can do now is just come over to here, come over to tab number 1, find the weapon block. I have put a salvo script on here so we won't fire them all at once. Let me just go in and fire one of them. Like this. There we go, the plushie toy just launches all the way out. Can we chase it? Yes we can. And it's going to come all the way over to the station, and we're going to miss it completely. So yes, now we're back over here. What I'm going to do is now just hold down the button, and we just rapid fire them into the station. But here's what I was talking about earlier with the small little bug. That is the smoke. It's not going to go away. It's just going to stack on itself until it becomes unbearable to look at in terms of frame rate. But here we go. Look at all of them fly. Then coming all the way over to the station, we should get a nice lot of damage. There we go. It's a massive spread. And that is the kind of damage we're dealing to some large blocks. Like I said, it is a balanced mod, and we've only taken out a few blocks. It looks like a direct hit will destroy one large block, as you can see there from all the projectors trying to repair everything up. Now we can fire a few more. Here they come all the way across the sky. You can't really make them out, but we'll just wait over here. And here comes all the plushies once again. And there we go. Just going to keep holding down the mouse. And we should get another volley coming in shortly. There we go. Anyway, if we come all the way back over to here, this is what's going to be the frame rate. As we come all the way over, it's going to get very, very bad. And there we go. Going to move away from that because I was dropping down to about 15 frames per second. So hopping out of this and moving away, coming over to this vehicle, what I've done is got a small little ship with a bunch of mortars aiming downwards. We're just going to fly over to the station once again, And that's what it looks like in the cockpit, once again ominously hovering. And we're just going to switch over to the mortars. There we go, we're now going to look underneath it. And we're just going to launch them out into the ground all together, and that's what we get. So we can see the little red dots below where the plushies are going to be going. And there we go. Missed that completely, firing it again. And we just went and destroyed that solar panel. Yes, in first person view, you are going to be looking like the plushie is sitting in your lap. So if it is in your way, if you are struggling to aim with this character model, just make sure you have a camera so you can see what's going on. Anyway, there goes some more plushies at the base of that. Gonna fire it one more time. And there we go. And here we go for a grand finale. I'm just gonna keep firing these. Here they go all the way out. You can just about make out the character model. And then we get a short delay between reloads. Then it should start up once again. Here they all go across, just spreading all the way around. You can see clearly the spread there as it just goes and bombards that poor little station. There's not too much else to talk about with these two mods. They're very self-explanatory. The character model is still work in progress, but it is very much usable if you do want to have a mini little character running around. The mortar as well is very fun just to fire all these little plushy toys around, and they deal a nice balanced bit of damage. It's not too overpowered, especially if you only got one on a small vehicle. If you have loads like this, even then, it's not as powerful as say having a bunch of artillery. So there'll be a link to both of these in the description below if you do wish to download it out and play around with it yourself. Highly recommend you do, and I'll be back with another video some point soon. Bye bye.